Hello. Hello. This is the new version of Oakfield, hence the slightly different thumbnail from the last version of Oakfield. The first time I was on that one. So I've literally got this downloaded about 10 minutes ago, so I need to do setup today, annoyingly, which I hate, but it needs to be done. Thought it was Oakfield Farm. I mean, it is. It literally says Oakfield Farm on the sign right there. But it's much easier to call it Oakfield than Oakfield Farm. Everybody knows it as Oakfield. So you do more setup than anything else. Yeah, setup is one of the things that I really hate doing, honestly. So let's grab mostly the same equipment as last time, I think. Except I'm gonna increase the size of the no. We'll get the Rostal Mash Harvester back in with GPS. We'll get the header for the Rostal Mash. This is how I set up, by the way, as I go back and forward, so that I know that I got everything. We'll get a small tractor in the form of this, with GPS just in case I ever need it. Biggest engine, front loader attacher, and that's good. Medium tractor. Aiden, hello. Remember I got follow me? Yes. Medium tractor. I'm really tempted to go with the MTZ. Really tempted. But let's go with... let's go with the Case Puma. Again, in biggest configuration, and a large tractor. We'll go with the T7 because I love the T7. Again, in biggest configuration. So that's all of the... no, I need a handler. I don't need one, I want one. Let's go with the Massey this time around. With Trollborg tires, because the Nokians look ridiculous on it. I've also grabbed the Mahindra, because that is going to be a fun little runabout on the map. Is there anything I'm missing here? I don't think so. Trailers. T8. No, I'm not going to get T8. Trailers will go for the by now bog standard Brown with a toolbox just for added fanciness, and I need to get the correct range. There we go. Header I've already got. Corn header will get, but I'm not sure if I'll ever use it. Get that one. We'll get a big old plow. That's what, 4.9 meters. Can I do any better in the subsoil category? No. No, I can't. So I'll get that plow. We'll get... do I want to get a 6 or 8 meter cultivator? Is there an 8 meter disc harrow? Yes, there is. That'll do. Hey, multi-gamer. Is Oakfield out yet? No, this is the pre-release version still. It's just a new pre-release version. I think Oxy sent it to Giants today. Let's get the Pronto, because 9 meters is going to be gone on this map. And is there a 9 meter planter? There is, the Horse Maestro. Let's get this as well, just in case I do want to do some corn. Crop protection, we'll get the Hardy Navigator. We'll get the big Bradle in maximum There we go. Manure spreaders. Don't need one just yet. I'm gonna get the Abbey just so that I got the Abbey. Get it with the Michelin wide tires. Actually, the Michelin standard tires. With all of the options and a tipper edge. Mowers. I'm gonna be getting 2 sets of mowers. So, first mower we're gonna get is the delicious one by 50k with the lovely skirt. And the second one is gonna be the lilies. So I'm going for the same mower setup that I had on the test save. Tether, I'm gonna get this one. And windrow, we're gonna get the fella. Because it looks funny. Baler, gonna go all the way over here and grab this. As well as, please tell me I activated, yes, this. As well as... get this for the square bales. Michelin tires. Oh, I filled up the delivery space. This didn't happen when I was setting up the testing. You have noodles. I've already had my noodles. How's Dave feeling today? Dave is feeling good, but a bit tired. But yes, this is the version that is being sent to Giants. I know where the reset point is, Hayden. And bear in mind, there's a good chance it changes between games. Shop on Oakfield so awkward, I know. But it's a bit of the charm, I guess. Love the Broghan trailers. Yes, the Broghan trailers are very nice. But the shop on Oakfield has always been awkward. Like, oh, he's put more bushes in. Kind of looks like a frying pan tossing some pork chops. Oakfield is great with seasons. Yes. Completely agree. Completely agree. Oakfield is probably at its strongest with seasons. Hey Nathan! For those of you wondering that aren't in Nathan's Discord, Meadow Grove is now off the testing list again. It failed yesterday, annoyingly. And he has already got it sorted and back in testing, so hopefully in 10, 11, 12 days time we will get another fail and start this whole rigmarole again. Last night you were setting up on Chellington. Hayden, you could at least play a good map. Did you see what I put into the Discords, by the way, Hayden? Into number 1 the playing room and number 2 the Silver Streak Discord, with my kind of plans for what on earth I'm doing. No. So I'm going to talk some flight sim real quick. Just give me 2 minutes, guys, so that I can explain something to Hayden. I don't want to stay in Iceland too long because the Cessna, if I bring it much above 3,000 feet, it drinks fuel. I can get it running at stupid efficiency at about 3,000 feet or less. So what I'm going to do is try and get to like the Faroes and from there to Scotland, because they're going to be roughly 3-hour flights each. And after that, then I can start spamming flights, because there's some really good ones from Cork to like Kerry that are going to be like quite short, 43 nautical miles and 665 per passenger, and you can fit 3 passengers in the Cessna, so I can start grinding money up very quickly from there. Especially seeing as I won't have rental costs to worry about. Thus ends my flight sim chat about flight sim economy. Hey Spencer, you've got rid of the tractor boy. And MJ, hello. Why on earth would you fly from Cork to Kerry? Because it makes money in FS economy. And that is quite honestly the only reason I would do it. Right, so that's that collected. You forgot to get your passengers loaded, oh my god. I've done that a few times where I've forgotten to actually start the FSE flight. IRL? I don't know. How many messages were there last night in the trivia? I don't know, actually. Quite a few. Someone was claiming like 256 in an hour. Hey, Fenton. So this is one of those setup streams that I hate so much. Is Oakfield with Giants? I didn't check with Oxy, actually. When I came on, I literally like hit download and started setting up to stream while eating noodles. What am I setting up? The map. I am so glad that I put a mic mute button on my stream deck. You guys got the impression I love them. Oh, totally. Can't get enough of driving to and from the shop 17,000 times. Is the corn header over here? Please tell me the corn header's over here. Corn header's... it's still... the corn header's over the shop, isn't it? Right, we're cutting through some edges. How am I doing today? I'm doing good, Donegal. I've got a bit of a sneasel, which is slightly concerning to me, because usually when I get a sneasel it means I'm coming down with a cold. This gap. No. Hayden is playing bot Hodge, yes. Hey Oron, how are you doing today? Record the first trip on course, please, a bit for the back and forth. I'm going to do something similar, Jeremy, but I'm gonna just spam follow me. This is gonna be the first follow me trip. The first time I've used follow me in 19, actually. I can zip through this hedge and then the two hedges up there. Where'd we go? What do I think is the easiest animal to feed and look after on FS19? Probably chickens. Probably chickens, because they don't need much other than grain. I forgot to get telehandler tools. How big is the milk tank? I think the milk tank is infinite. I also forgot to turn on manual engine start. There we go. I'm presuming it's the same controls for as the last time for are the follow me controls. I can't remember. Is it Shift W? Control W? Yeah. Set that at 10. Control F, Dave. Control F. So the Follow Me Parade will begin shortly. I need to fix that one. Because apparently it needs more than 10 meters behind. It's right control. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Right control F. Come on. Right control F. Right control F. There we go. Let's make it 15. Let's make you 15. Okay, how much of this is broken? I'm gonna turn off traffic as well temporarily. Okay, so you're still going behind the Combine, but because you got stuck, you quit. That's not at all helpful. Okay. That all looks good so far. Next vehicle. Hey, Alfie. This is going about as smoothly as you'd expect with me using Follow Me. Oh, can the telehandler not... Can the telehandler not attach to this? No. Okay, you're just going straight into the queue. See you, Hayden. Right. Come on. Let's leave you at 25. Perfect. Total with the Mahindra. That's my next attempt, is actually popping this on the back of the Mahindra. I don't think this will work. No, this isn't gonna... Nah, this isn't gonna work. So the Mahindra can go down by itself. Right, time to convoy. There's the Combine. The Combine has, however, been pushed into a tree. Right, away we go. How am I? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing, Alfie? Have they all got the lights on now? They've all got the lights on. Hey, hey. Clearly it's not fit for purpose. Well, its purpose is to deal with the chickens, but it's going to be my kind of runabout in between everything. How's the convoy doing so far? It's doing quite well. Nothing's crashed yet. Downside is I'm gonna have to bring them up one of the really tight roads to get to the yard. I love Follow Me though. It makes life so much easier. We've lost the telehandler. The telehandler and the Mahindra have both got lost. Where are the telehandler and Mahindra? They didn't get lost, they were just being slow. Has the case now stopped? Yes, the case has stopped again. Why do you do this? Please just follow the... There we go. Hey Sylvan! You hate the collisions on bushes? Going near the sawmill much easier, that's the plan! This convoy is going up this road. And I don't want to see the mayhem unfolding behind me. Hey Dusty! I've got Follow Me convoying behind me, and I am so nervous about what it's doing that I'm just gonna be in cab for a bit. Crone have a team together. It's just Creative Mesh though, Dusty. It's just the Creative Mesh team but renamed Crone. That said, it is nice. You know, it is nice to see the manufacturers sponsoring teams. Just would have been nicer to see them sponsoring kind of new teams. I'm only setting up the farm in this stream. It's possibly Ryan just going to be grabbing everything from the shop areas, but I can go a bit longer because I forgot to mention Landy isn't streaming today, guys. Landy is after coming down with a cold, so he's not streaming. So you'll have to deal with just me today in terms of streams, I think. Jeremy Wop's just spoken about this in Giant's Discord. About half of the people that play with GPS want the dotted lines always on. About half of the people that play with GPS want the dotted lines always off. So he literally can't win. I've got stuck on a wall. You want them off? I want them off as well. This is the kind of stream that Fahy loves. Make it optional. It is optional. It's just that they default to on, which annoys about half of the people. If they default to off, it annoys the other half. So Wopster's in a position where he annoys people no matter what he does. So he's just made the decision of what he wants, and he's rolling with it. Okay, so we got Tractor 1 ready to make a return trip. Control S and switch them off. Yes. Left Control S brings up the menu, and you can switch off the dotted lines from there, but I am kind of right now prioritizing getting the map set up, so I don't care as much about the GPS lines being a bit annoying to people. Disconnect, maybe? Oh. Right, that's Tractor 2 ready to go again. And oh yeah, the Massey needs to be moved. You're actually ready to go again because I need to pick up equipment with you. Ops will win when he figures out how to make it remember save when you have it on or off. Yeah. Just annoyed you. I used the blue tractor for the red machine for the blue one. There's been an accident. Can't be the spending spree is the fun bit. The trying to shuttle everything over to the yard is the really annoying bit that I never like. Never like the annoying shuttling bit. Where did we get up to on spending? We got up to the balers, wasn't it? Yeah. So I want the Browhan, with of course a tip bridge. And I'm gonna want. Let's get the RBM Pro 2000 with Michelin's for fanciness. Why have I been getting? Why has my phone been going off incessantly? Is it that? My phone's just been constantly going off, so I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I also want to get this. No, Black Rip. And let's see, in animals, I'll want to get this and this. Even though it's for round bales, I'm gonna do round straw bales. Should I just go all round bales on this map? Let's go all round bales on this map. Hang on. Let's go all round bales, which means I can get rid of you and you. Because I do have a plan to deal with that kind of stuff. Okay, so that good. And I'm gonna do the same trick that I did on Marwell, just with 2 traders this time for the cows. I'm just gonna bop them into existence. Front loaders, we're gonna get the Stroll Super 1. We're gonna get it in Deutzfahr green. Seems a bit extensively green. We're gonna get a silage cutter as well. And we're gonna get some telehandler equipment, which is gonna be a bale fork, a shovel, and the bag mount. And finally, final bit of thing that I want to buy is the chieftain. And that is, I think, it. For now, at least. Hey, Welsh. And Liam Van Palmer as well. Back to you for a while. Got your PC replaced finally. Been gaming too much on my old streams. Very nice. Are me and Landy related? No. That's the funny thing. People think we're brothers. No, we're not even related. When will this map be released? Soon, TM. I don't know if Oxy's uploaded to Giants today, but it's this is the version that will be sent to Giants. This is the version with all the tweaks and fixes in it from the previous set of testing. I try out Air Ireland? No. Although I have heard that there are some problems. I'm not gonna wax poetic about it, but I've heard there are issues, and hope those issues are sorted in good time. Where's the Deutz? There's the Deutz, okay. Yeah, Oakfield's not out yet, Yuso. I've heard there's issues with like silage pits and stuff, so I would imagine that they will be taking that feedback on board and using this as a bulk test. How'd you mess up an animal enclosure? Very easily. Very easy, Alexander. If you've ever been G, you'll know that they're a lot more complicated than it looks. So, working on it, yeah. It's a shame that a lot of people's first impressions in playing the map themselves has been, oh, it's a bit broken. But bear in mind that if you're testing a map, your first impression of it is, okay, what's broken? Yeah, that's always the first thing you think about if you're trying to test a map. Hey, Paul, how's things? Things are good. How are things with you? Need to own Field 1. Oh, is it that the pits are in the same, like, ownable area as Field 1? Always have the pits in a separate ownable area. Otherwise, shenanigans occur. Right, let's see if I can be cheeky about this. I'm hoping I can. Right, shovel. I'm hoping it lets me do this. Your legs are a bit sore? Have you been running or something, Paul? If so, who from? I'm hoping the game lets me do this. Yeah, that's a mistake, but learning experiences. Something that you wouldn't have thought about in FS17 or before, so I can foresee a lot of map. Well, I can see a lot of mappers making that exact same mistake. Even Oxy did at one point, so not the end of the world to make mistakes like that. Would I want the Massey Pack and the Mikhail Pack for FS19 if they're made well and on a reputable website like the Mod Hub? Then absolutely. If not, then no. Any news on Oakfield? This is the version that will be sent to Giants, Michael. Testing is complete. And I don't know if Oxy sent it to Giants already or when he's sending it to Giants. I didn't have much of a chance to chat with him today. I'll have a word with him after the stream. When do I know? When will I know? I will know when I've had a word with Oxy. I'll have a chat with him after the stream. because I have neglected so far to thank him for sending me the updated version of the map, which I need to do just out of being courteous. You're eating lunch while watching me. That's a productive lunch. Lots of equipment. Yeah, this is what happens when I'm setting up. Chat. This is the stuff that you usually that usually doesn't go out on the channel. Is me just faffing about at the shop for 2-3 hours. Whatever setup I don't get done in this stream, I will do off camera. I'm gonna straight up say that. So as the end screen comes up, expect to hear engines still running and, well, maybe me go into the pause screen so they can tab out, but I will be finishing setup tonight. And tomorrow we'll get the first actual, like, farming done, most likely. That's interesting. This is a bucket made for the stall, but it doesn't work correctly. Okay, let's... Now that I know that, let's swap them out. That's perfectly fine. Let's swap for the... I guess the SC30 will do. No, not in Massey Red, Dave. Deutzfahr Green. And we'll get the normal silage cutter. Where did they spawn? Oh, over there. It takes a long time to set up a map. It takes a couple of hours. Having follow me does actually cut a lot of driving out of it. Especially when I chain up all the vehicles I have. There we go. Much better. Rightio, it's time to set up another convoy, I think. How's life treating me? Treating me good, treating me good. You might remember I said that there might not be a stream today because my dad was going back to work. Yeah, he got a phone call last night from his boss saying, no, you're not going back to work today. He's under orders to stay at home and just work from home for the time being. Because, okay, you need to be further than... Okay, let's set you at 30. Let's sit you in behind the case. Hey, LS News, Luke. You gonna want to... Nope. Am I going to have to move this convoy forward a bit? Okay, let's just set a bulk delay of 30 on everything. How am I? I'm doing good. How are you? What do I think of Young Offenders? I think it's brilliant comedy. That's one of the better comedy series on TV at the moment. This looks promising. I am, however, going to need to move this entire convoy forward about 10 meters. So... this should do. Is it really necessary to wallop each other every time you stop, you gits? Something about my dad? No. He's under orders to not work from the office due to my mother. Because he's the only one that can drive other than her. So when he's like at work or stuff, at the moment, if he goes to work and stuff, basically we're limited to what myself and my sister can run down the town for. I'd best limit this to actually 40, shouldn't I? 38 is probably a better limit. Geno fenders on again? I don't know. It's 30 meters back from the lead vehicle, but each vehicle in this convoy has the vehicle previous as its lead vehicle. So we'll say the case is following this at 30 meters, the Deutz is following the case at 30 meters, and the telehandler is following the Deutz at 30 meters. Wherever the telehandler's got off to. It's lost the bale fork somewhere. God damn, you had one job! You have to go find the bale fork at some point. When's this coming to console? Soon, TM. Soon, TM Anthony. We are Oxy. I don't know if Oxy's uploaded to Giants, but once it's been uploaded, I'm anticipating one fail, so probably within the next month, next 2-3 weeks. And I won't be doing Oakfield every day. I will be stopping over to Marwell and hopefully like another map as well. Periodically. It's not going to be all Oakfield all the time. I don't want to burn you guys out. You're having a stir fry. Delicious. I've not had a stir fry in the longest time. I want a stir. Dang it! Now I want a stir fry. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, guys, you can hit that like button. We're only on 16 likes with 70 of you watching. So let's get a little bit of a like spike going. If you are enjoying, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe, or you know. Replace for a reset point. Ryan, you've got a good idea there. I'm going to reset the bale fork. You're in KFC. No thanks. I hear Spitfires. There they are. Any news on Meadowgrove? Meadowgrove failed. Any news on Peterville? I have no idea if MJ's still about. An update would be nice. Is Oxy coming into chat? He may or may not. You've never tried KFC? See, I like KFC. The problem is the KFC near me is a bit notorious for causing food poisoning. So that's why I'm saying, ooh, no thanks. I'd rather not come down with a pretty bad case of food poisoning. Oxy was here before. Was he here? What, today, Sim? Did I miss Oxy? Did I not see Oxy? He could be here right now and lurking. Yeah, oh, I've missed. I didn't see him. Hi, Oxy, if you're still here. I know you've got a habit of lurking, so it's distinctly possible. Don't blame me for not wanting. Yeah, I mean, if you're a normal human being, you don't exactly want food poisoning. I'm just gonna shove this into a different shed. You can live in this shed now. And I still make hands with it. This is not Food Sim? Oh, Ryan, you are new. You are new. You are new to the channel. Because one of the traditions on the channel here is that we have random food chats midstream. It's an ongoing tradition where just periodically somebody will bring up food and that's the stream like transferred over to being a food chat. I'll take what I prefer. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like, sometimes I just want Chinese because I want that lovely umami flavor. Sometimes I just want a pizza. Sometimes I just want chips. So like if I'm going out to eat, there's a lovely Thai place in the next town over, and that, like, if I hear we're like anybody's going to the Thai, if my parents or sister are going, I will drop everything and go there because I love their duck. Hungry Jack's is great food. Never... Don't think I've been to Hungry Jack's. You like the stream? Thank you very much, Nikki. Farming is second priority here. Food always comes first. I mean, technically it's related to farming, because farms grow the food. It could be argued that it's still, like, related to the game, because, I mean, you grow the food on the farm and then you eat the food, which is delicious, and now we're talking about the products of farming. Hey, hey! Playing Oakfield 17 today to get in the mood for Oakfield 19. That's a good plan. Your favourite chicken curry? What kind of chicken curry though? Because there's like a trillion different kinds, and like no two are the same. Because like my mother's chicken curry is very different to my sister's chicken curry, and they're both delicious. Because my mother makes more of a spicy take on it. My sister goes for a bit more of a mellow mango sweet flavour, which is just absolutely delicious. I can actually at this point abandon the telehandler, for now at least. Although I do need to go into the map. Am I from Cork? I am from Tip, but near the border with Cork. So where did the... Oh my god, I didn't make it... The bale fork didn't make it very far at all. I'm not from Cork myself, but my mother's side of the family is, so if ever you hear a bit of a Cork accent, that is literally just part of like who I am. Same if you ever hear a touch of Wexford, or a touch of very strong Tip, or even a bit of English. Bizarrely, because I did live in England for 3 years, so there's a lot of potential accents you could hear, and it's literally just whichever one decides to make an appearance on any given day is what accent I have. Usually though it's this kind of neutral-y accent that I usually have. Alright, let's go pick up the bale fork. When you download the iron, it shows up in the mod hub, or when you go to start a game, it doesn't show up. You need to knock off the one in parentheses, in brackets, after the name Air Ireland. The file name is a bit screwy. Where did the... Oh, it did reset there, okay. It reset there, but backwards. That's interesting. You love the low, the Chieftain low loader is so nice. Like, it's the ideal size for a UK Irish map, because you don't want the huge Mungus Giants brand, or Giants ones. You just want something small that you can carry, like, a tractor on, or a few bales. You don't need something huge, enormous. Best link is on Facebook via Dropbox. That is, correct file name downloads way quicker. The problem with the Dropbox link, and the reason the official link isn't Dropbox, is Mega Upload instead, is basically, I think it's Mega Upload or something like that, is basically because it's easier, or there's no limit to how many downloads you can get on a Mega Upload link. Right. So we're down to 3 in the convoy. Media fire even, yes. I knew it was M something. I just couldn't remember what came after the M. Okay, convoy is ready to go. And there we go. Is the low loader out? Yes, it's on the 40 modding Facebook page, I believe. It's on Media Fair. Yes, I got it wrong. I knew it was M something, and the first one that came to mind was Mega Upload. Which shows my age, because Mega Upload is now Mega.nz, isn't it? When am I gonna play Ireland? I want to give them a chance to fix it first, Steve. Like, is it not quicker to... Paul has a point. It's gonna be quicker to just reset everything and use the one, do you knock off the brackets too? Yes. It's gonna be quicker to just reset everything to the yard and use one tractor to do it. So, Convoy's going back. We gotta have that reversing horn. What's wrong with it? It's got a few technical issues, Steve. There's a few bugs and kind of loose ends that need tying up, so as soon as it is fixed to a decent level and to people's satisfaction, because I know there's a lot of people kind of annoyed that it's not perfect at the moment. Once it is fixed up, it will be going on the multiplayer server, and I'll be playing it over the weekends. Do you like watching Mark Armstrong? I don't watch Mark, actually. I honestly, like, I love watching chill streams, but for some reason sim racing chill streams just do nothing for me. What was I trying to reset? Yeah, this and this. I wonder how big the reset area actually is. This could break things. Okay, so that's how big the reset area is. See ya, Smack. Woo. Defo subscripting. That's a new way of putting it. Yes, feel free to subscribe it to the channel. And also Luke. And if you really want to, you can become a member. Would I restart from scratch? On this map? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not sure what question you're asking there, Steve. Ross said today not. What? Use Dropbox, not Mediafire. The Dropbox link is probably a newer one then. Possibly. The problem with Dropbox is there is limit to downloads. Like, that link will limit out eventually. And be killed by Dropbox themselves. Once I fixed it, Air Ireland. Oh, I mean, I'm not on Air Ireland at all. I don't have it set up at all. I've got it downloaded, but that's it. So as soon as it's fixed up, and well, I started on the highest level. Yeah, but I cheat money in. Dropbox is one of the worst. Like, Mediafire and ShareMods are two places that I would go like straight away. First had issues. Dropbox tends to have more issues than Mediafire, though. That's the confusing thing. That's what's confusing me, is Dropbox is like terrible for releasing stuff. Do you ever play maps for fun off camera? No. Might sound bad, I don't... Your Mediafire users, I am more of a ShareMods fan, personally. Although if you're sending it to a few people, Dropbox is the best. Like, what about Google Drive? Again, that's limited, Glengar. You really want to be in between Mediafire or ShareMods. Whereas if you're sending it to, especially if you're doing like a big release, if you're doing something that's only like to 2 or 3 or 4 people, like what Oxy tends to do, then he uses Dropbox, and that's fine. I have zero issues with that because it's never going to bandwidth out, which is what happens to like public release Dropbox links. They run out of bandwidth and get bandwidth capped. That's why Dropbox is the worst idea for releasing stuff. Mediafire has either no or a very high cap. City uses Google Drive, but he has the same issue where it does cap out and the link dies. And me and Landy have been shouting at him about that for a while, and for whatever reason he keeps using Google Drive. I think he just prefers it. It's his prerogative, but it annoys people. It annoys me. Where's my dream place to go? Yours is LA, New York, or Hawaii? Mine is in the Black Forest in Germany. There is a racetrack. It is 20.2 kilometers long, has 118 corners, and it's called the Nürburgring Nordschleife. That's my dream place to go. I'd love to go for a lap of that with like one of the ring taxis. Yanis, did you guess it was the Nürburgring before I actually said the Nürburgring? Because I think you know some of the stats of the track as well as I do. This track you were thinking of? Yeah. It's just the Black Forest. Yeah, Black Forest is just the iconic bit of it. As soon as you say there's a racetrack in the Black Forest, oh, it's the Nürburgring. Had you 20.2 kilometers? Ah! See, you took an extra step, Chad. There's only one world-famous racetrack that I would be even vaguely interested in the Black Forest in Germany. In the Schwarzwald. And it is the Nordschleife. Yeah, I had you in Germany? What if I wanted to go to Hockenheim? Or go see Avus in Berlin? Because there's a few tracks in Germany that I would like to go see, but of them all, it is the Nordschleife. I'd love to go see the remnants of Avus on the Autobahn in Berlin. But yeah, for something that if I had to pick out of everything to visit in my lifetime, it would be the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Right. Next tranche of stuff to be moved. This might be the end of the setup here, actually. Just looking at how many dots are left. That's everything set up. That means we can do some farming! What a novel idea in Farming Simulator! We can actually do some farming! I'd love to go to Imola. Although, of the Italian tracks, I'd want to go to Monza first and walk the oval. Like, that's something else I'd love to do, is walk the Monza banking. Especially if the track's closed off for the day, like, presumably they will let you walk the main straight as part of the oval. At Monza. On, like, one of the days the track is closed. You played Nordschleife over and over in Gran Turismo PS2. Was it Gran Turismo 4? Because that had a really good version of the Nordschleife. Gran Turismo 5 or Forza you go worldwide. Thing is, like, I'm not a fan of those games. Well, Gran Turismo Sport is a bit more simmy, but they're very arcadey racing games, and I'm sorry, but I'll take R Factor or Automobilista over Gran Turismo or Forza any day of the week. Yeah, with any racing game you can go worldwide, to be fair. But I'd still take Automobilista or Factor 2, or even Project Cars 2, which there are some things that I would definitely change about that game. Gran Turismo's the bomb. I love Gran Turismo. To this day, I still love Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 4 is one of the best racing games ever made. Just because of the insane numbers of cars and tracks it had. And the era it came out in as well was when I was super hardcore into like Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 4, I did the Nürburgring 24 hours on it. Granted, I didn't do it myself. I B-spec'd it and just had a car that was insanely fast and won by like 6 laps. But I did that. I left PS2 running all night. Daniel Dunn, hello. But and it didn't die, which impressed me the most. Let's put the fella back over in here. Assetto Corsa, I forgot Assetto Corsa. So, the problem with Project Cars 2 is that the AI cheats as soon as it starts raining. You'd love to go to Suzuka. I wouldn't. I'd love to go to Suzuka Land. I got a truck and trailer for selling grain. I have the brown one, and that's what I'm probably going to end up using. You have Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal was a good game. So I think we're coming up to time to grab the Combine. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to regret the round bale only idea that I've had. I'm probably going to regret it. In fact, let's grab the Combine and just do some actual farming. In a novel twist to this setup stream. You have to go to Spa. I'd love to go to the Spa 24. Like, if I was to go to Spa, it would be for the 24. Same with, I guess, the Nordschleife. I'd love to go to the Nürburgring 24. And Le Mans 24. Like, of all the races, they're the 3 that I would want to go to most. Not the Monaco Grand Prix, not the Indy 500. I'd want to go to Spa, Nürburgring, and Le Mans. And I guess Sebring, actually, for the, as it is now, the Super Weekend. Hey, Guillermo. A couple of years ago. Oh, I'm jealous of him, Dusty. IRT, hello. Monaco as a track isn't that good. Yeah, and Monaco and Monte Carlo as a country is horrifically expensive. But, like, in terms of racing spectacles, the race is terrible in Monaco. It's just the prestige of it. So why would you want to go watch a race that is going to be, you know it's going to be terrible, instead of going to, we'll say, Le Mans, where you know the race is going to be good, where there's going to be thrills and spills and all this kind of stuff going on for a full day. Watkins Glen in upstate New York I'd love to go to as well, because that used to host Formula 1 as well. Watkins Glen held some of the original, well, I say some of the original, some of the non-Indy 500, or the first non-Indy 500 US Grand Prix. COTA is boring. I don't like Herman Tilke tracks. I've got a vendetta against Herman Tilke and his cookie cutter crappy tracks. Like, he ruined Hockenheim. Because that new Hockenheim is his design. He ruined Hockenheim. I haven't put the chat on the side of the screen with great difficulty. I've got to change the link every day, IRT, so maybe don't use the same method as me, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell you how I did it because it's a pain in the backside. So we are now actually farming. You'll be glad to hear. There's no point in pretending like it's easy to get the chat working on the side of the screen. I literally, every day when I'm starting the stream, there's 7 or 8 steps that I need to do, which is title, thumbnail, description, which I forgot yesterday. Make sure that it's running ultra low latency, because that's what I prefer. Change the stream key, because it changes daily. Change the chat link, because it changes daily. And it's a pain. It takes me about 3 times longer to set up now than it used to. I forgot to grab my spare e-cig juice, so bear with me 1 second while I grab it. Oh, it's all the way over there. I'm just gonna stop the combine while I get up and do this. Come on. There we go. So I need to refill. And I'm stuck on everything. Haven't touched your vape today, going cold turkey. Very nice. I've got, I think it's 4 boxes of spare oil. And by box I mean like little dispensary bobs. No, why can't May 4th? That'll be Spa, won't it? In May. Six hours of Spa. And then there'll be another break until June, July for the Le Mans race. And the end of the season. And then the next season starts not long after that. But now that my e-cig's been filled again, June 15, 16, another year of Toyota and the hypercars. I mean, at least they're giving Toyota the wins that they deserve from their historic performances, but at the same time, it's kind of nonsense. It's a shame that the FIA ruined WEC by basically having it be Toyotas and then the rest of the LMP ones. With a balance of performance, technically, that is basically Toyota win by this much. But, going back to farming, do you go? Okay, now I'm actually going to turn off the lines from GPS because they are annoying. They'll be going back on once I start doing the up and downs, but for doing the 3 headlands I'm going to do, they can go off. Do you guys think this combine's good for this map? Yes? No? Laguna Seca? I love Laguna Seca, that's one of my favourite tracks to drive. 38 likes in. See if we can get to 50, guys, come on. See if we can get to 50 likes. We've got 54, 55 people watching. Down a lot. Now that I'm actually farming, less people are watching. I think people just wanted to see the setup. Yeah, I think this combine's like a good size for a starter. I will aim to get like the the axial flow or the ideal on this map, which is going to be pretty easy to do. I'm just going to actually cheat out money now. No, I'm not, because I forgot to get cows. Russell Mash is good comment for now. Yeah, for now it's good. You went for food, we all made you hungry. I mean, that's always a risk in this stream, is with all the food chat that happens, you do get hungry. Don't want food, need food. Food! I don't know what's... I just realized I don't know what's for my dinner tonight. So I'm kind of excited to find out what the mystery surprise food is. Stop, please. You like the Russell Mash design? How big or well known are they in the UK and Ireland? Not very. From what I understand. Like, I'm not a farmer myself, so I can't say for sure. I don't know too many farmers, so... Yeah, I don't have much first-hand or even second-hand experience. It's not that widely used in the UK and Ireland. That much I can tell you. It's mainly... Class and Crone would be used. Well, for like foragers, it's Class... Jaguars, and then a few Chromes and like a couple of it's the odd New Holland as well, and the very rare John Deere. I would argue John Deere are the rarest, and New Holland would be a bit more common, definitely in my area. What's the key combo to... What is the shortcut to... Oh, okay. Russell Mash is definitely more Eastern European. It isn't, yeah, it's based in Eastern Europe, so it'd be much more common to see it in Eastern Europe than in the West. Combines is John Deere, New Holland. Not around here, Quick. Around here, it's mainly Class around here. You'd see the odd New Holland, but it's mainly Class. The one that I'd see the most often is actually a New Holland, though. Fendt, I wouldn't see that many Fendts. I'd see Fendt tractors, but not that many combines. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a Fendt combine. And even the Fendts that I do see are usually like 700s. You don't know what brands are around Queensland? Probably a lot of John Deere, because it's, you know, somewhere on Earth. But I've said in the past, and I'll say it again right now, a lot of the time when I'm choosing equipment for farms or for maps, I'll choose based upon size and not necessarily upon brand. Mostly see the... Do you mean the Neva that I love, Yanis? Big M400. Big M400 is really common around here. I say really common. There's at least one, and I see it so bloody much. So no, John Deere, you live in Durham. You live in Durham, and you just bought Newcastle, not Sunderland. Good lord. AGCO's really going to push the Fendt idea as a flagship in the US? Yes, they are. There's a Fendt combine up here in Donegal that was placed in New Holland. Yeah, it's like New Holland are a lot more common to see as combines than Fendt, for sure. Like around here, it's the symbol on the speed over temperature. Yes, that is the enhanced vehicle mod. Irish. Around here it's like 50-50 New Holland and class, and then you'd see the odd case. But very rarely would you see John Deere combine. John Deere tractors everywhere, but very rarely combines. And the same actually goes for foragers. It's like, if somebody's doing forage, forage, double chop, whatever you want to call it, silage, it's usually going to be a Jag or the New Holland one. What is it called? What is the New Holland forager called again? The FR 780. I think it's usually the FR 5 series FR. And you'd see the odd Chrome as well. I've seen John Deere foragers, but only at the John Deere dealership. Could be something to do with seasons, possibly. Possibly. I mean, you can't rule out anything that's in the game being, like, in the game and doesn't seem to do anything being something to do with seasons. I will put that argument forward, that anything that's in the game and doesn't really have a function right now are probably for seasons. Either Newcastle or Sunderland. I know somebody from Durham supports Man U, so you're wrong, Paul. But yeah, it is kind of 50-50 down there. I've seen a sample on a Volvo. I've never seen a Volvo combine. It's not in the game because it's not a console. Well, the enhanced vehicle is a script that just unlocks a lot of stuff. Seasons will get some game updates most likely. I'm glad you saw that I was joking, Paul, because sometimes people take me way too seriously and say, no, you're wrong because I know this one specific example. A lot of times seeing brands in a particular area have more to do with dealerships in the area than anything else. Here's the thing, Chad. In my area there are, to my knowledge, Agco, New Holland, and John Deere dealerships, but no class. I have no idea where the nearest class dealership is, yet most of the foragers and combines I see are class. I even know where there's a Pottinger dealership. Hey, Jag. Speaking of class. You've class Kubota in case New Holland? Yeah, like, I know where there is an Agco, well, it's primarily Massey, but an Agco dealership. I know where there is a John Deere dealership, I know where there's a New Holland dealership. But I don't know where the nearest class dealership is. What the hell, Jag? Jag, you realise that's just tipped me over. I can now, like, when that goes through, I can afford the 2070. That's the final nail in that coffin. You just effectively bought it for me, dude. Thank you. That is a computer upgrade now. Like, guaranteed for me. Thank you. Farmer with the 5, thank you, that is very much appreciated as well. Kind of a bit overshadowed by Jag, unfortunately, but the $5 is very much appreciated. Oh my god, it's just popped up on screen how much that actually works out to in euros. Does that help, Jag? Because I've just seen the actual euro amount. I've just seen the actual euro amount, and yeah, that does get me the 2080. At least by my math, or not 2080, 2070. By my maths, it should cover the remaining, well, what I need. An Irish with the €2, thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. I'm gonna finish at 7, by the way, guys. Just because I'm blown away now. Combine Jag's name into the field. I'm gonna need to put Jag onto the bloody end screen, even though he's not a sponsor or anything. Like, he throws so much money that it just has to happen. Just to get in on the act. Thank you very much. Oh boy. That is a rather large number under the... So if... a fun little thing of the new dashboard is, number one, I can see likes, which I love. But number two, which is terrifying, is I can see the chat revenue from Super Chats. How do I say this without sounding money hungry? It's counting. It starts with 1 and then goes up from there. In euros, like that is. I'll be screw it. I'll complain. 123 euro is the chat revenue for this stream. I don't know how much YouTube takes of that, but that's what it's showing me right now. And that's insane. That's just plain insane. The joy is, I do have money, like, in my... Where is my wallet? I'm gonna need my wallet. I'm blown away. Yes, I'm blown away, because that's insane generosity. Oh, what the hell, Jag? Just to make sure. I don't even need it that badly. It's just something that I want. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Dave.exe is completely broken. Dude, you have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you so much. The temptation is there, Sim, yes. It's gonna be a 2070. I've heard bad things about the 2080s, so I'm just gonna get the Strix 2070. How did I get that? How did I get what? Nikki. I'm not sure what you're asking. How did I get? Because my brain is just completely fried. The money? In game? Like the 3 million I've got? GS cheap money. That's just a... That was a 5 million money cheat I did at the start of the stream. Or just before the stream. The chat revenue counter has actually broken, by the way. You got a 2070, it's mega. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting... I can say this with certainty now, thanks to Jag and his lunacy. I'm gonna be getting a 2070 in the next month or two. And that's gonna be great for the channel, honestly. It means I don't need to worry. I just don't need to worry about. Thank you for the extra $1. Oh my god. Jag. I'd just like to point out that today alone you've donated and super chatted more money than I usually make in 2 months. Like, that's 2 or 3 months worth of normal money you've thrown at me today alone. And it's guaranteed the 2070 upgrade. And I'll be honest, I'm probably going to buy myself something nice and X-Plane with the money as well. Because I've been looking at some planes on X-Plane that are like 20-ish euro, and I'll probably buy one of those. I hope he's finished, Martin, because like he needs money for himself too. What the hell? Hang on, I actually need to take a screenshot. Just because Landy ain't gonna believe me unless there's a screenshot. Landy is not gonna believe me. I'm gonna just straight up send it to him now. For those of you that don't know yet, just to cover things that I actually do need to say today, Landy isn't going to be streaming. He is, after coming down with a cold, so he's sick, so he's taking today off for sure. I'll keep you guys updated in the coming days about Landy, but he does have a cold, so he's decided it's better if he doesn't stream today because he feels terrible. I believe his exact words were, "I feel like arse." But yeah, I am in shock, Paul. Yes, because I'm not used to people being like I don't deal with people being nice and generous well. I'm used to struggling. I don't know what to do when people throw money at me like that. Mossy, I'll have you know, they're not 100 euro, they're 100 pounds, which translates to more than 100 euro. And I'm Farmer, thank you for the other $1. Thank you very much. Oh my god. What is today? What even is today? You guys have broken me. You guys have completely broken me. Because I've been speechless a few times before, David, but it's rare. It is rare. I usually have something to say, but I mean, what do you say to that? Can you say anything to that? Hey, VF. Can you, like... It's... Yes, VF, that is £200 from Jag. He's completely gone off his rocker. Irish, thank you for the video. Can I ask that you stop throwing money at me? I appreciate it, but it's breaking me so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much, guys. Just for my own sanity, I am actually gonna finish at 7. Good Day doesn't have covered, VF. Today I've guaranteed myself a 27, or Jag's guaranteed me a 2070. Thank you, Martin, for the £2 as well. Jag's today guaranteed me the graphics card upgrade that I wanted. And M Farmer with the $2. What the hell? The notifications are breaking. Thank you all so much. I don't know what to thank you all so much for being so generous. It might sound insincere because, like, I'm kind of half laughing through my way through this, but this is kind of my way of stopping myself bursting into bloody tears. Oh my god, what the hell? Simulator Gaming with the £2, oh my god. Thank you, Sim. One like is $1. Dagmar, I'll have you know that 1 like converts into about €20 at the moment. Or not 20, but 1 like is worth about €5. Apparently. Just over €5. I'm sorry that I'm not talking much. But No, Steve, I'm not. I am, but I'm a bit broken. Oh my god, what the hell? Do I like beef? Yes, beef is delicious. Paul with the £2. Oh my god, thank you, Paul. Thank you everybody that sent a super chat and everybody that's just like helped the channel by shoving a like on the stream. It's all appreciated, and the likes do help the channel just as much as the finances do, because the likes get the channel out there a bit more. So like the finances just help me improve my own hardware here and get nice things for myself occasionally. Dave's new car. I'd need to get get a license first, Dagmar, and lessons are painful. But yeah, that. This is a stream that breaks me, isn't it? Okay, like... What age am I? What age am I? Am I 27? 21, 2018. I'm 27. For those of you that don't know, I genuinely like have no idea what age I am. I need to work it out every single time. Even when my brain isn't fried by bloody Jag throwing 200 pounds at me. Paul, you didn't have to pay for mod. Thank you. Like, again, why am I setting up again? Conrad, because I need to start a new save because Oxy put a multi-terrain angle into the map. And I was born in 1991 VF, so I'm 27, according to my maths. Unless it's 2020, in which case I'm 28. I turned 28 this year, in August. But I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh yeah, well, why am I setting up again? Oxy put in multi-terrain angle to the map, which means that the foliage and cultivator density maps have changed, and you cannot change them by just doing a save game swap, so you've got to start a new save for that. Also, the last but one stream that I did was me like just cheating stuff in left, right and center to do bulk testing as quickly as I could, and I had intended on starting a new save anyway. The reason that this is a setup stream is because I had to buy everything in today because I didn't give myself enough time to set up before the stream. So it's partially my own fault that this is a setup stream, Connor, but now we're getting into the wheat and potatoes of it all. And I accidentally hired a worker by I hit I hit the B button on my controller with my e-cig as I was moving just then, and that accidentally hired a worker for just long enough that it raised up the header. Can I buy a car? I mean, I probably could if I found one cheap enough, but number one, I don't have a license. Number two, I don't want to have the running costs of a car to deal with. Farming Boy, thank you for the €2 saying hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. This band looks unbelievable. It is. It is the 17 version of the map, just converted up with a few little tweaks and changes to suit 19. What I think of buying a Logitech steering wheel? Do you mean? Come on, get out of there. Do you mean something like this? Like this Logitech G27? Yeah, I'd consider buying a Logitech steering wheel. Probably not a second one. But, the reason I'm not using the wheel... Why don't I use it? I was just getting to that, right? The reason I don't use it is because things are a bit mental right now, and I need to, like, if I want to use the wheel, I have to put it up on my desk, set it all up, start streaming, and then after the stream, immediately take it all back down and put it back under my desk. And right now, with so much going on around me here at home, it's not time that I can really justify. It's a lot. Plus, I don't really want to play racing games at the moment. I'm much more into flight sim. But yes, Nikki, I do play racing games. I play... not on the channel all that much, but I play Assetto Corsa, R Factor 2, Automobilista, Project Cars 2... and I did have an iRacing subscription, but I couldn't justify the cost of it, so I stopped iRacing. Dagmar, stop trying to get people to rake me. Forza, I don't like Forza. Forza Horizons is fun. But Forza Motorsport, no. Realistic steering model is great for S19 on Xbox controller. I quite like the way that the steering works for me right now, honestly. Because I've kind of got the controller all dialed into the way that I like it. And so, a way that makes some sense to me. I need to stop looking at the dashboard. But I think Conor McGregor's retirement. I wish he would retire from everything and not just UFC, because I can't stand him. I do not like Conor McGregor. You love simulation? Have a look at iRacing, Steve. Have a look at iRacing if you're into like hardcore simulation. And enjoy driving the Mazda, because that's all you can really drive at rookie level. It's neat. Forza as well is very, very arcadey. A lot of the handling in Forza makes zero sense to me. I just realised I meant to buy cows. Exactly how red is my face, by the way? Because it just like my forehead is hot, which means that my face must be pretty red right now. Have I seen the new mods today? Yeah, I saw the ones that were up before 5 o'clock. I don't know if mods have gone up since. So, like, I saw the update to the spray mod thing. Am I going to buy any sheep? Yeah, I'd like to kind of work out of this farm for a while. So let's get a few cows here. I'm just going to get some Frisian styles. Let's get 100 grand's worth of cows. That'll do. How many cows is that? Out of curiosity, probably like 37 cows. That's a nice number. We'll get some sheep too. We'll get black and white sheep because they look nice. And we'll get... Screw it, let's get 100 grand's worth of sheep as well. Some dropped after 5. Ah! Yeah, I'll have a look at the ones that dropped after 5 then. So we got 37 cows and 63 sheep. So, ooh, okay, 7200. That sounds interesting to me. It's a nice round number for... Yes, that is going to annoy the OCD people who like having multiples of 10, which I approve of. I've turned pink. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You say a swear word? No. No. This is, as much as is possible, a PG stream. Sometimes I'll drop it if I'm really angry or something, or if Jag drops 200 pounds in chat. But it is for the most part PG. Jag is a bloody lunatic though. T6, T7. I've gone with an odd method of choosing equipment, or tractors specifically. I have one small, which is this little Deutz. I have one medium, which is the case over there, and I have one large, which is the T7. So I have a tractor for all occasions. PG is pro gamer. I mean, yeah. Well, whatever you say, Jack. I'm regretting already deciding to do roundabouts only on this map, but we're gonna make a go of it for a little while at least, until I get really annoyed and go square bows only. That said, I do love this little Deutz. This is like one of my favorite mod tractors. It's low loader on PS4. Unfortunately not, and it won't be due to licensing restrictions. MJ, is there an update on Peterville available? Like, do you have any further news on Peterville? Because people were asking earlier on, I don't know, and I'm kind of curious myself. Because that's a map I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to a few maps at the moment. Like, Peterville is stunning. Sending it off now. Ah, here you go, latest info. Peterville is stunning. Meadow Grove is just a good map. Oakfield is Oakfield. I mean, you guys know what to expect from Oxy at this point. Hey, Spudman. You know, Oakfield is an Oxy map. You guys know what to expect from Oxy maps at this point, and I've heard about Meadow Grove. It failed again. I sent it off again. Was it yesterday or today? So it's back into the 11, 12 day, however long it is, queue to be tested again. And I don't know if Oxy sent Oakfield off to Giants yet. Today. He said yesterday in his Discord, which is a bit odd. Hi, Lanes. Oh, has Dusty shared screenshots of that? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Okay. Plain lover, no. Don't encourage him. It's like today alone, I kid you not, today alone that's half the money for 2070. And I had more than half before today. Do I have Snapchat or Instagram? I've got Snapchat and Instagram too, but I rarely use either of them. Yeah, I think he did it yesterday. And kind of kept it hush hush until it was off the list. Which is probably a smart move. Either way, it failed and it's been re-uploaded, whatever. Jag with the extra £2. Just to hammer home Jag has too much money and doesn't know what to do with it. Oh my god. I bought myself. I'm gonna tell this story. I bought myself a little add-on for Explain during the week. I was like, that's €10 that I could put towards the 2080, but you know, I can make it up in a few days on YouTube. And then Jag just comes along today, he's like, £202, or actually £200 exactly, pretty much. I was like, well, I don't need to worry about that €10 I spent now, do I? There's a celebration. Yeah, it's kind of fitting. At times, but yeah, no, Jag's not gonna get a chance because I am gonna finish the stream here. Partially so that nobody else drops an insane super chat. Completely kills me. partially because I want to go chill out now and try to calm down and get back to being vaguely sane, or my usual level of sanity instead of being completely broken. So I'm gonna leave you by saying thank you all very much for watching and throwing money at me today, as it turned out. Wasn't expecting that at all, and I'm completely blown away if you didn't guess from me being actually like speechless for once. I'll be back tomorrow with more Oakfield, and then we're going to be alternating between Oakfield and Marwell for a little bit. Because I don't want to burn you guys at Oakfield. I want to do a bit more work on Oakfield, then we'll start alternating. Yeah, until then, stay safe and goodbye. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Jag, please take better care of your wallet. Good lord.